MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Murphy onto the grass. One down. Settling in now, Chase Utley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Gonzalez has it, and he is out on the tag. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over, and the runner back. First delivery to him on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back safely. Runner goes for third. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Utley to his right. He has it. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Wade Boggs, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Here it comes, 0-2. Back up the middle. Utley's up with it. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Finley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. Striding into the box, Mike Piazza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. Edmonds is going to get there, and he hauls it down in the corner. Striding into the box, Jim Edmonds. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Edmonds is over, and that retires the side. Digging in now, Jim Edmonds, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. And this is hit hard to the right side. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. 1-0 the count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Edmonds on at first, nobody out. Ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Missed with a slider. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall. Now he's safe at third as a run will score on the play as well. Standing in, Daniel Murphy. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. 1 out and a runner on third. Lays off again, and it's 2. The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, strike 1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Pineda. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Here's D. Gordon now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ryan Madson is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. 3 runs already home here. Takes this the other way to right. Edmonds will give it a look, but this falls for a base hit. The relay. Digging in for his second at bat, Wade Boggs. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Ramirez is off at first with 2 away. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not going to be in time as Ramirez has himself a stolen base. Sent out to straightaway center field. Finley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Leading off the inning, Luis Gonzalez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Count is even, a ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Now in the box, Ryan Madson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Ready for another chance? Edgar Martinez. He flied out leading off the ball game. Lays off 1-0.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pineda pauses. The 2-2 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Hit in the air down the right field line. Edmonds has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Chase Utley. First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of it. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. 1-1. The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Throw over by Utley, 1 away. At the plate, Jim Edmonds. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Edmonds is retired, 2 down now. Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Piazza reaches out for the tag, and that. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Finley, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Finley aboard here at first with nobody out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play. So 2 away now as in steps Jim Edmonds. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Here's Adrian now. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And Edmonds will make the play here for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Daniel Murphy, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second, right to Utley. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Michael Pineda. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Number 9.
From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Shortstop, number 2, Henry Ramirez.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gonzalez has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding forward now, Ian Desmond. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Stepping in, Luis Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0. Down the first baseline. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Matson, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Larry Doby will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here, and he takes a called strike. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A bouncer to the left side. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. No hits to this point. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Edmonds. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Jim Edmonds.
Right fielder, Jim Edmonds.
First offering on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Hit back up the middle. There is Desmond. Utley for 1. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him. And that'll bring in D.H.
Third baseman, Edgar Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon moves over. He's got it 1 away. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And it's 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
very weakly on the ground. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Here's Albert now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping.
A swing and a miss. That retired. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder,
Drew Storen enters the duel.
your attention please. Now pitching, Drew Storen.
And he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. A 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Now at the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Desmond towards second. He's got it. On to Pujols, and it's a double play. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Daniel Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Pujols calls for it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now. Steve Finley popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Standing in, Mike Piazza. He's playing here in fine form, that of his All-Star Series card. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Murphy to his right. He has it, and he is out on the tag. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take it. Ready once again, Michael Pineda. He'll start things. Billy Williams is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Brett Cecil gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. In there, 0-1. The 0-1. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Martinez trying to get there, but that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Alex Wood has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in once again, Luis Gonzalez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Francisco Mejia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. So 1-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Wood gets the sign. Here's the 2-2. Just missed with a breaking ball. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the wall.
How about it?
Number 4 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Gordon has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Edgar Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Bach. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Finley, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. In the air now out to left field. Mejia has a read on it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Jim Edmonds. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bradley is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Chase Utley hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's another 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Another full count pitch on its way. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in, Albert Pujols. Hitless in 3. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Skied into straightaway right. Murphy onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in is the center fielder Steve Finley. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Utley, base runner at first with 1 out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Mike Piazza. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
2-1 to Piazza. Now the 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Digging in to try it again, Jim Edmonds. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cruz going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the runner will score from second. The relay, but he is in there. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. John Axford gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Missed with a slider.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2 balls and a strike now. Popped him up. Murphy is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top